Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It's a tie series right now. This game very important indeed. 2K Sports brings you the NBA playoffs. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Taking a look at New York. They managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
And, you know, anytime you're going on the road, the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
And the defender was slow reacting, didn't fully account for Kawhi's quickness. Slow played him and gets to the free throw line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. So he gets them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Beal. No good that time. And New York the other way now. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Lamb. Jacks up a three. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Now, here's Butler. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lamb. Outside Jackson for the three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. A three from Leonard. Good on the three-point shot. Leonard's got 5 now.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Beal. High post shot. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Pass to Gasol. Giannis inside. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
On its way from Burks for 2. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Outside Beal. Over Thibault. The shot by Beal, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. This one for 3. Lamb with the bounce pass. Here's Giannis. Banked in off the glass.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
Down low. Rejected by Gasol. Here's Beal. Oh, that's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Jackson with it. And Burks picks him up defensively. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul. On the wing, Giannis. A second chance effort. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, defenders have to worry about the drive so much that they might be reluctant to close out far enough. Giannis recognized space, drilled it.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Pass to Burks. Drills the three-pointer. Burks has got his second basket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Jackson. Clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Giannis with it. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance team.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Gallinari. Shoots a fader. Rebound by Butler.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The 3. Gallinari with the rebound.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Back to Bazemore. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis outside. At the elbow, it's Heel. Takes the 13-footer. 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Giannis has got 8 points.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Back to Barrett. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Robinson with the block. They retain possession. Bazemore. No one around him. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Pass to Washington. Here's Burks. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
And it's Washington missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Connaughton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Gallinari. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, the Gallinari nickname, Gallo, did you know that's Italian for rooster? Look it up. It's fact.
Gallinari hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him. To the wing on the left. Connaughton. And a great assist by ANBA2K as that one goes in.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Right side, Green. Pass to Burks. Green with the ball. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about that answer from Draymond Green? You don't think the competitor in him wants to step up and answer the call? He did it there.
Now here's Giannis. Green with the rebound. Knicks trail by 6. Outside Butler. To the middle. Here's Washington. Drilled from 11 feet out.
It feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Now here's ANBA2K. The offensive rebound. Pass to Bazemore. Gallinari left side. Over Burks. And that one hits back iron.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Here's Washington. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Washington's got his second bucket of the game to go. Pass to Beal. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
And here's Barrett. 1:56 left here in the first quarter. Back to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by Butler.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Now here's Beal. Here's Lamb. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Lamb's got 6.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Hero. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Outside, Lamb. Now Beal. Garrett covering. Bucks passing it around. Back to Beal. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
No doubt among the best passing centers to have ever played this game. Gasol is a guy you can run your offense through, makes quick and decisive decisions.
Knicks trail by 5. Here's Green. Pass to Washington. Here's Hero. Outside, Green. Misses the 3. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Jackson. Outside, Lamb. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Barrett. Butler on the wing. Got it off in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Bucks leading by 5. Outside, Beal. Pass to Gallinari. Outside, Jackson. Inside. Here's Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beal's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bucks. Here's Hero. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bazemore. It's up a 3. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Knicks. 7-point differential. And here's Leonard from 3. No good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Now Jackson. He has 5. Right side Beal. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Hero. But they recover it. Kicks it out to Leonard. Another shot. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Kawhi Leonard.
The strength and that body that Kawhi has, he finishes through contact as well as anyone in the league.
Beal gets a wide open look. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Pass to Washington. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace, and that's a nice field play.
Now, here is Gallinari. Here's Beal. Plays it up off the glass. Beal's got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Bazemore. Left side, Beal. Here's Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame, in drawing contact.
So he can't get either to fall. Pass to Barrett. Now, here's Washington. He's covered by Bazemore. Here's Hero. Back to Washington. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bazemore. And it's Washington missing. Milwaukee leading by 9. Beal taking his time here. Pass to Gasol. Beal trying to break loose. And Marc Gasol with the 3. Gasol's got his first 3 points of the game. And here's Barrett. Count it, good.
RJ is going to improve year after year on the skill to recognize plays and to stay a step ahead of the D.
Now here's Bazemore. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Hero. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way up. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Teams changing it up here. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Hield. Launches it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hield. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing here by 8. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Hield. And stolen by Thibault. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Butler with the ball. New York, no good that time either. Now here's Giannis. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Now here's Hield. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 8-point game. Back to Hield. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Leonard. The kick outside to Butler. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got his second bucket.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
On the wing, Giannis. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Leonard with no one around. From outside, off the mark.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Connaughton. He's got 5. Pass to Lamb. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Butler. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
Now, Jimmy's an interesting personality on the team, so between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates, that can be a delicate balance.
Now here's Hield. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. New York calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And to Kumbo inside. Knicks trail by 11. Now Butler. He has 7. Works for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Burks has got 8 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Here's Butler. Gallinari making his last shot. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got 7 now in this quarter.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 10. There's Jackson with the 3. Robinson pulls it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Leonard. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, the offense sort of works itself out to a lot of mid-range shots, and Kawhi getting dangerous from that spot.
Now here's Jackson. He has 5. For the finish. And slam dunk by Butler.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Giannis left side. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
See the way Giannis kept going and kept his eye on the basket? That helped.
Leonard looking over the floor. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
outside Beal. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Jackson in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Knicks trail by 3. Burks in the corner. Back to Butler. Makes it off the glass. Butler's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Beal from long range. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And it's Butler missing. Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Beal. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Bucks passing it around. Jackson has the open look. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Healed outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop him.
And both free throws good for Beal. Here's Butler. 13 points in the game. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. That one goes. Count it.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And it's Beal in the corner. Back to Antetokounmpo. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter.
They like to use Giannis in the pick-and-roll situations. He's getting better at understanding how to set the screens. But a rolling target, boy, he's a good one.
And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside, Beal. Pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Butler deciding where to go with it. Right side Robinson. Fires for 3. Thibault can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 9. Outside Beal. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And Butler gets it to go.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Knicks trail by 9. Rebounded by Lamb. Milwaukee with the ball. Outside for Gasol. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Bucks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And the technical free throw is good. And here's Jackson. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. Here's Beal. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Beal's got 22 points.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Back to Butler. To the middle. Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 14 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, you see the touch inside from Leonard does a little bit of everything for this basketball team.
Back to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
To the paint. Outside for Gasol. Bucks passing it around. Here's Beal. Antetokounmpo. It's good on the putback.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Thibault. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Now the 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot, swatted away.
The shot by Beal, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Right at the free throw line. Here's Robinson. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Milwaukee now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Right side Beal. Bazemore on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Stupendous work by Bazemore to force the defense into him there. His skill set really presents a challenge to opposing defenders.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Leonard. The shot from the low post is good. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 10-point lead. Beal with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Now here's Beal. 22 points for him. Gallinari. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Pass to Washington. And the lead is down inside single digits. Washington's got 11 points.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
Timeout.
That's foul number 2 for him. New York calls timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's Bazemore. Pass to Henson. To the inside. Here's Beal. Milwaukee. No good that time either.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And here is Beal. After R.J. Barrett hitting the 3. There's Gallinari with the 3. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. He's got 7.
When Gallinari pulls up for 3, it's usually a high percentage shot. So smart at taking outside looks.
Leonard, no luck.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Pass to Bazemore. Now Rivers. Outside, Beal. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the high post. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Beal's got 24.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Rivers can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Washington. Off target from outside. Beal with it. He's got 24. Gallinari outside. Over Burks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Once Gallinari gets his man into the air, he is so good at drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line.
He hits both from the stripe. And so here is New York. 11-point game. Here's Leonard. Now here's Barrett. He has 7. And he hits the jumper for 2. Barrett's got 9 points.
Good job from RJ there as he's able to get to his spot on offense.
Pass to Rivers. Now here's Bazemore. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. Knicks trail by 9. Right wing. Now Washington, 11 points in the game. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside, Beal. Rivers scanning the floor. Back to Beal. Shoots over Leonard. And again, the Bucks miss. Burks with it. Now Beal defending. Pass to Washington. Here's Leonard. The shot comes out. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Beal. Burks covering. Rivers in the corner. Back to Beal. And he makes good on the layup. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Barrett. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Leonard. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Hey, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Back to Beal. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Bazemore is a team player, and right there shared the ball with his teammate.
Here's Leonard. Gallinari with the rebound.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Outside Beal. Pass to Rivers. To the middle. Gallinari on the wing. Stolen by Washington. Here's Hero. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hero's got 5.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now, here is Gallinari. 9 points in the game so far. Clock at 6. Pass to Beal. Over Burks. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 8. Right side Leonard. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
At the mark for 2. Bucks call timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers. One more time, let me hear it for your Knicks City Dancers.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Bucks leading by 6. Pass to Gasol. Back to Jackson. Outside for Gasol. Bucks passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. So here's Burks. .36 seconds left to play here in the third. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
Outside Jackson. Healed outside. Fires the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Hero. He has 5. Works for 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that's a crucial 3 there. They've cut it close going into the 4th. This is far from over.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Milwaukee. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. New York trailing. Pass to Butler. To take the lead. Here's Robinson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Lamb with the ball. Butler covering. And here is Antetokounmpo. Inside. Jackson. On the wing, Lamb. That 3 off the mark. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Outside Butler. Pass to Washington. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. Butler's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
This is just one of those nights where Jimmy Butler shows why he's a big-time player carrying the team.
Stolen by Robinson. And here we go. It's Butler. And the layup falls. Butler's got 22 points.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Giannis. Some solid defense from Robinson.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Back to Washington. Over Jackson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead. Timeout called, the Bucks.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Sideline, our reporter David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Shot clock at 6. Chalk up 2 there. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That's strength coming into play now.
Pass to Barrett. Washington with it. Covered by Giannis. And Barrett gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
To the inside. Pass to Gasol. It's rebounded by New York. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And here's Barrett. Covered by Lamb. For 3. Barrett wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And now it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Outside, Lamb. Outside, Gasol. Here's Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 27.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Now here's Butler. Over Jackson. They get the rebound. Here's Barrett. A 3-ball. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Bucks ball.
Bucks trail by 7. And here is Lamb. Pass to Gasol. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Deal with it. Butler covering. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
line, Leonard.
Giannis with it. Outside, Beal. New York leading by 4. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Butler. Pass to Barrett. And to get open is Robinson. And R.J. Barrett hits from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Jackson. Gasol with it. Now Beal. Defended by Thibault. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Butler. Over Jackson. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 7 points for the quarter.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Here's Giannis. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Butler. Gasol knocks it away. It's Beal on the wing. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 3-point Knicks lead.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Thibault. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
There's Beal with the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Beal's got 38 points.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Now here's Butler. In the corner, it's Robinson. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Here's Leonard. Butler attacking. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Knicks on defense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Giannis. Outside, Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. Beal's got 40 points.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
A 3 from Leonard. A rebound by the Bucks.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now, here's Barrett. And oh, the blocked shot grabs it out of the air. And it's blocked. But they get it back. Here's Hield. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Here's Leonard. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Leonard's got 23.
Oh, you could see it from the moment he caught the ball. Leonard looking to rise to the occasion, making the big shot to help the team out.
The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Bazemore. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
He's perfect from the line this time. Bucks trail by 5. Outside, Beal. Bazemore on the wing. Back to Beal. Hield outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Knicks leading by 5. Tipped away. Beal with the steal. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. .158 left to play in the final quarter.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Left side, Butler. And the rejection by Giannis. Leonard, that's for 2. New York, no good that time either. Bucks trailed by 3. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Butler. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The Knicks making a switch here. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from the summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
A 3 from Leonard. Hits the 3-point bomb. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Good.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, an MVP candidate. Why? Well, they're the reasons right there. One of the best two-way players we've seen in the past 5 years.
Now here's Beal. Gallinari in the corner. Back to Beal. 6 to shoot. Yes!
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Pass to Robinson. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. New York calls timeout. The score is tied at 118. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Leonard. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. Here's Beal. It's good! Buries the game-winning shot!
Wow, that's an ending that we'll be talking about not just for weeks, but for years.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one, and they've
got a couple coups, I can drop the top. I didn't made it.